Never underestimate the power of a mental health day and creating space for yourself and others. Do you want to cultivate a parent-child relationship you are proud of? Do you understand why your children actually won't listen to you when you're yelling? Do you know how to deepen the connection with you and your child without actually having to spend more time with them? And how to implement a boundary without feeling the guilt hangover? Do you understand the difference between punishment versus consequence? And do you know what to do when you and your partner want to parent differently? I'm answering all of these questions in a super simple, easy, and effective parenting mini course on understanding your children's behavior. We start June 17th, and guess what? It is only $27. So head on over to momisincontrol.com/sign up and learn about the details. Okay, ladies, I'm back, and today I want to kind of answer a question that a client asked me the other day. I'm recording this outside, so you might hear some animals and birds and crickets and all of that fun stuff. So this client made a comment, and it really sparked something inside of me, and I was like, dang, I know if she has this question, a lot of people have this question. And she was talking about her son, and he has a really hard time self-regulating, and she is a master at this. I mean, she's, besides working with me, she's worked with many other, healthcare practitioners, and she's done a lot of research in parenting and self-regulation and helping her son feel in control of his big emotions. But there's some delays there too. And those children are very, very challenging to raise. But like I always say, they pick us. Our children choose us to raise them and rock our world and sometimes challenge us beyond what we ever thought possible. And at the end of the day, we look back and go, I wouldn't have become the person I am today without these children. So she said to me, we went away. He's not self-regulating. It's going to blow up our Monday, and I don't know what to do, and yada, yada, yada. She was talking about how, actually, I think they were at Great Wolf Lodge, which is really overstimulating. And then that night, he was just didn't want to go to bed and just kept playing and playing and playing. She's like, I needed to get him home at a certain time so we could go to bed, so that he could get up for school the next day. And, now that's not going to go. It's just going to spiral. And I said, listen, our kids need space, especially those that are easily overstimulated. So, and think about yourself, right? If you go on vacation or if you go to a conference, whether it's personal or business, or you're doing anything intensely for a few days or a week, you should always buffer in at least one mental health day. So this past 3 months, I've been traveling a lot for business and for personal as well, hosting retreats and attending conferences and things like that, and learning more about how to serve my community better. And I need space. I need lots of fucking space. I am highly introverted, sensitive, empath, you name it. My little body loves rest. But when I rest too long, it wants more adventure. So I have to find this fine line between travel and restoration. And one thing I said to my client was, there is no way he is going to school on Monday after you've been at Great Wolf Lodge all weekend. That is an unreasonable expectation to have of a child that cannot self-regulate. It might take 3 days for him to calm himself down. So here's the thing. We underestimate the value of restoration. If you were an Olympic athlete, you would have a really, really, really hard train, right? You'd be training really hard. You'd be eating a lot of nutritious, clean, healthy food. And believe it or not, you would be sleeping a shit ton. a lot, like 12 plus hours a day. Restoration is so key. But in modern day culture, we don't do that. We're go, 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 go. And so I always use this little barometer. And I don't know, I've used it before. I forget what I called it. So today I'm going to call it an alignment scale. 1 means you are on your game. You feel grounded. You feel like yourself. Number 1. Okay. So picture like 0 to 1. You're like, oh my God, I feel amazing. I am on top of the world right now. And 10 is you are a monster. You're a fucking monster. You feel so out of alignment in your life. Today, right now, where do you fall on that scale? If you're a 6 or above, you have some work to do. What I typically hear people say, adults, is I'm a 7, I'm an 8, I'm a 9 on a regular basis. So I would say on average, I'm about a 3, maybe 4. If I get to a 5, I got a lot of shit to do, like a lot of work to do on myself to get back to 1. Our children have the same alignment scale. But the thing is, we don't ask them. We don't ask them, hey, honey, how are you feeling? We don't show them. Put up a little visual for them. Get out a piece of paper and put 0 to 10 on the paper, on the scale, and get a little sticker and say, where are you today? If 1 is you feel amazing, you feel happy, you feel calm, you feel light, you feel playful, and 10 is you're angry, you're mad, you're upset, you're sad, where are you on the scale? And then you can ask them, what do you think you need to do to get back to 0? And the thing is, we have to give our children the space to do that. We have to give ourselves the space to do that. And it's so simple, and you might go, oh my gosh, Heather, this is not rocket science. Why didn't I think of this? That's why we have each other. We need collaboration in our lives. I need to be reminded of this too. So always check in with yourself and say, where am I on the scale? And check in with your kids and say, where are my children on the scale? And then plan accordingly. That if you're going away for a weekend, if you're going away for a week, if you have a lot going on for 24 hours, you need to plan buffer time in that as well to rest, restore, and recuperate. I hope this was helpful, and if it is, just know you're going to be getting magical advice like this and more in my parenting mini course that I'm doing that is starting Monday. You literally have 2 days to register. So head on over to momisincontrol.com/sign up, and all the details are there.